What does not a full legal subject actually mean? Because it sounds a little messed up if you think about it. It does not mean not human in a biological sense. It means not legible as a rights bearing entity inside the dominant legal system. A group can be alive, organized, governed, cultured, sovereign to themselves, and still be treated as legally absent by invading powers. That absence is manufactured, not discovered. Once that happens, harm against them is no longer narrated as harm, it gets recoded. This is how atrocities get relabeled. It's either discovery, this is the first and most important trick. If land is declared undiscovered, then the people on it are rendered invisible in law. Their governance systems are treated as non existent. Their treaties with each other don't count. So when explorers like James Cook wrote about land as empty, they weren't mistaken. They were performing a legal erasure. Violence that follows becomes exploration, contact, or first encounter, and not considered an invasion. Because you can't invade something that doesn't legally exist. Discipline. Once people are acknowledged physically but denied sovereign status, violence becomes corrective. Now, the narrative is they are disorderly, they must be managed, they need instruction. Punishment isn't framed as cruelty, it's framed as civilizing force. Beatings become enforcement, executions become examples, kidnapping becomes education. This is why so many records read cold, procedural, and instructional. The writer isn't describing suffering, they're describing something they call a process. Development. This is where extraction gets its halo. If a people aren't considered capable of owning or stewarding resources properly, then taking from them becomes benevolent. So atrocities are framed as labor utilization, productivity, infrastructure building, economic uplift. This is the logic used most brutally by Leopold II in the Congo. Mutilation wasn't written as torture, it was written as quota enforcement. Because once people are reduced to inputs, harm becomes a management issue, not a moral one. Order. This is the final justification and the most durable. Once violence is routinized, it's no longer explained at all. It's assumed. The narrative becomes stability, security, governance, peacekeeping. At this stage, even resistance by the oppressed is reframed as rebellion, criminality, and savagery. So violence flows one way and is named order, while defense flows the other and is named chaos.